Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Platinum, and the tree still does not have a Pokemon ready for us, so I still can't show off this aspect of the game even though I waited 6 hours, but whatever. What are you gonna do, guys? In this episode though, we are going to make our way to Route 205 and battle some of these trainers, and hey, how about you and me battle before I go in Eterna Forest? Well, that's where we're headed, and yes, just past Route 205 is our next destination, and past that is the next town, which has the next gym leader. But before we do that, we gotta take on this next trainer, and how many times can I say next in the same sentence? Who the heck knows? But at long last, guys, we got Bubble Beam, and now that we have a stab attack for the king, oh my goodness, we are just going to destroy everything. Is going to be awesome. We got the modest one-hit KO. That's what I'm talking about. But now is the point in which I kind of want to battle a lot of different trainers, because in the 4th generation, that really dampened my spirit. Yeah, I'd be kind of upset if I lost on one turn, but well, that does happen a lot in the Pokemon trading card game. But anywho, not really anymore. But this is the point in which I want to start encountering a lot of new Pokemon, and here's Shellos too. Wow. Didn't mention in the previous episode, but there are in fact 2 forms of this Pokemon, a East Sea and a West Sea, and this is the West one. Pretty cool. They're different colors, but outside of that, they're basically the same Pokemon, and I really want to get this item before I battle you, but yeah, in this part, we're going to be rapid fire battling trainers. I know the battle speed in Pokemon Platinum is not like Mach speed or anything, but we're going to be making up for that in this episode. And usually, yeah, I do like to avoid trainers that aren't super important. But back to what I was saying. Essentially, later on, to do something in the game, we're going to need a lot of Pokemon seen to fill the Pokedex. And the easiest way to do that is to battle a lot of trainers. So in a sense, I recommend you do this as well. Not only will it give you valuable EXP, but it's going to basically save you some backtracking later on in life. But yeah, really, we're just completely rolling face here with Bubble Beam. Now that we have this attack, there isn't much that can't get 1 or 2 hit KO'd by King, and oh boy, it is only gonna get better from here on out. Level 20 coming out, 3 special attack. Oh my goodness, dude. Such a monster. And hopefully we get some normal defense EVs. I never know how to say just defense in a Pokemon Let's Play, because there's 2 types of defenses, but I could just say special defense. But I guess that's not a natural reaction from me. But yes, these guys, 4 times weak to water and grass. They're just not difficult. I assume that's why they put so many like Pokemon like that in the beginning of the game. Like in Kanto, you have Mount Moon. There's tons of rock and hikers there. So if you picked Bulbasaur or Squirtle, or in this case, Prinplup, or I keep saying Prinplup, Piplup, or Turtwig, you should be fine. But let's battle this trainer and see what she has to say. I love Pokemon that smells sweet, like this one. Get a whiff of this! As she throws out her Pokemon, and then her trainers. Smells nice. It smells real good. And she's like, no, I wanted to battle. Well, I don't want to battle. I just want to stick and smell your flowers. But she is tossing out Roselia. And eventually, if we work hard enough, and Badu stops getting like 1 hit in battles because of stupid critical attacks, Flowey can evolve into this Pokemon. And hopefully we get lucky and just, okay, went for the growth. Fantastic. It is a bit risky to battle this Pokemon when it, well, is a grass type and is obviously super effective against us, but since we have the peck, we should be totally fine and awesome. So far, we're doing pretty well. Aroma Lady Elizabeth, you were completely eviscerated by my penguin pecking on your flowers, but that's not all here. Right up here is a invisible hidden item, Stardust. I guess the only hint of this is like, well, there's nothing like else up here except this. There's probably just an invisible item, but yeah, I don't think I've actually missed too many, come to think of it. Should we battle this guy? Nah, I think I'm good. We could battle this dude instead, who will hopefully have a more interesting Pokemon, and I've lost my way. Here of all places. I mean, it's not too hard to find town. It's just you go south, take a right, and you're there. It's civilization, buddy. He's gonna toss out an Onyx. Man, I don't care about no Onyx. I'm gonna Bubble Beam it, and we're gonna move on. But I don't know about you guys. I'm having a fantastic day. I'm starting to get into the swing of things. My new year was odd. I was trying to fix my sleep schedule many times, and I was like, yes, I finally fixed it. And then I woke up at like, super early again, and now it's just like, like, when I was super early, I mean 4 a.m. It was not a pleasant time, and I want to battle this chick because, that battle music is so sick. It reminds me a lot of Advance Wars, and hi-ya! There's no holding anything back! I'm not planning on doing that, Kelsey. I was just gonna battle you like a normal trainer. I didn't intend to sandbag. I'm gonna give it my all. That's just the type of person I am. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, this should be a really... Can we have a petition to remove Foresight from the game? Like, honestly, Pokemon games, I understand they're meant for all ages, but really, does Foresight add any competitive, like, value to the early game of Pokemon? Like, I get it. If I was a ghost type, that'd be cool. But you can't even encounter a ghost type unless you got Drifblim this early on in the game. What is the point of giving that Pokemon? I don't get it, but hey, I'm level 21 now. And speaking of which, King is gonna get a ton of levels in this episode. I should probably switch over and I concede. Well, you better battle, girl, because you ran out of Pokemon. And come to think of it, why does everyone on this route have just 1 or 2 Pokemon? And do we want to battle her? Let's go for it. Why the heck not? We're pretty close to healing and whatnot. And oh, I don't know. Should I play a little? Well, okay. You're still a kid, you know, you gotta study, you gotta do your chores, but seriously, you gotta live a little bit. And ooh, this is really nice. If you do not pick Piplup, or your rival has it, this will be your opportunity to get it on your Pokedex. Kinda nice. If you don't have friends that can trade with you, yeah, and we're just having a peck battle, dude, just back and forth, just, yeah. And come to think of it, I should probably send Flowey out, but I'm kind of afraid since, yeah, if his happiness goes down any further, I'm gonna be a little upset because I really do want to get that Pokemon evolved. That is a ferocious penguin. I do want to get him evolved ASAP, and, well, it's kind of like a risk-reward system. I have to keep leveling him up to get happiness, right? Because that is the fastest way to get happiness. Don't listen to what anyone else says! Technically, running around and stuff does help too, but in reality, it's mostly just leveling up and using items and such, and this lady will heal us up before we go into the forest. But yeah, we're gonna be using more Flowey in due time, but this is sort of King's episode, and yeah, repels are super nice, but when you use them, then you can't capture any Pokemon. Yeah, that is kind of a downside, but it's a good thing too. And really quickly, just want to come down here and grab this item. It's nothing super special or super rare, but hey, it's this free item, and you can't go wrong with that. But now that we've taken care of that, there is nothing stopping us from entering Eterna Forest. And sadly, we can skip this entire thing, but we don't have Cut. It's just kind of like mocks you a little bit, like, yeah, you could skip this entire section of the game, but you can't. And oh man, I like this music. But I don't like how, since this map is so big, it's kind of going to slow the game down a little bit, but that's totally fine. And hello, my name is Cheryl, and you are? Okay, so your name is Johnny. I'm sincerely glad to meet you. May I ask a big favor of you? I want to get through this forest, but I'm afraid of doing it alone. I've heard that there is a sinister group of people called Team Galactic about. I think there'd be safety in numbers. Please, may I go with you?
Sure thing, Cheryl.
They're probably not here, though, and there are other trainers around, and I'll keep your Pokemon in perfect health. Now, this is the first introduction of a partner character, which I gotta say is an interesting addition. And what do you gotta say, dude? I'm searching for Buck Pokemon so I can win at the Eterna Gym. Buck Pokemon are great, you know. They grow really fast. That they do, but they're not always the strongest. But as I was mentioning, this is our first introduction of a partner character. And when you have a partner character in these little mini dungeons, if you get into a battle, and the battle is not showing up when I want it to, there it goes, it will be a double battle. So this is, oh wow, that's the Pokemon I wanted to talk about in this episode, and it ran into us. That's actually pretty nice. But since we have Cheryl with us, we can now encounter 2 Pokemon at the same time. This makes farming shinies a whole lot easier, and some people just get to this point of the game on a fresh new file and do just that. But yeah, she is really, really cool, and really quickly I'm going to try and take down this Cascoon because she has a Chansey, and she specializes in really high HP Pokemon. Why she does that, I'm not too sure, but I guess that's her battle strategy. So it's kind of a cool little thing just to see a Pokemon you have no way of getting until late game, and not necessarily late game, but later on in the game. right now. I don't know. I feel like the partner system should come back in a degree. Like, it is true in Black and White you did have a party member, so to speak. It was really just a companion of sorts, but not someone that really battled with you. But I don't know. I think this is a cool segment, and I always look forward to playing in Eterna Forest and pretty much all the other dungeons that we're going to encounter in this game. Just because, I don't know, I like the characters of Pokemon. I really do like the art style, like Ken Sugimori, man. Just my heart goes out to that man, whatever he's doing. Well, judging by his Twitter, probably watching Mad Max. For whatever reason, Japanese game designers really like that movie. But that Baneri that we saw there, guys, is a rare Pokemon here. I forgot to kind of mention that because I was too busy talking about Ken Sugimori. But here is a rock that's covered in moss. It feels pleasantly cool. Cool. Yeah, that involves a Pokemon that we'll get into maybe a bit later, depending if I want to use it or not. But here in Eterna Forest, there are other Pokemon that we can capture, none of which I'm too big a fan of, but yeah, there's Wurmple. But back to Baneri, it is a normal Pokemon, and outside of that, it's kind of fast and kind of weak. I'm gonna run away from it because I don't really care, and instead do some more double battles. So now we have some 4-on-4 action, and what's cool, you might ask? No, I'll tell you. Anyway, Pokemon! Really, you could let me guess a little bit, man, and we're just out on a power walk. Oh, I see there's a date going on between this bug catcher and the last, and we got Jack and Brianna. Nice names, and these are Pokemon we've already seen, but you know what, let's check it out anyways. Why the heck not? We could, what would be the best strategy here? I kind of wish I could just tell Cheryl to like attack the Pachirisu, but something tells me she can't hear my voice in this. Well, then again, the DS does have a microphone, but the Pachirisu going for the Spark on the Pokemon that has probably the ooh, that's unfortunate, got paralyzed. But yeah, as I was saying though, the mic on the DS doesn't really work like that. This guy has a lot of Pokemon. Well, his lady friend only has one. I feel like they could have split it up a little bit, but yeah, this is just a really nice scenario to get some free EXP. I may potentially switch out because I don't want to get attacked by this Spark. Ugh, that'd be annoying. We are still a oh wow, that does absolutely nothing. Well, I don't really know what to say about that. And the fact that this Silcoon is out here is really, really annoying, but yeah, not much to say. Oh, she's going for the refresh. Interesting. Curing the status ailment. I dig it, I dig it. But yeah, I'm not sure how many battles I want to show in here because in reality, these are relatively like similar Pokemon to what we've already encountered. So I don't really see a reason to dwell too long in here. Plus that, and when you have Cheryl, the game kind of slows down a bit, and I don't really like that. I like to hear the song in its fullness, although we won't really be back here. Well, we will be, but not really. Oh, that did nothing! This Chansey, sure, it's tanky, but come on! Not so much on the damage side, and unfortunately, yeah, Bubble Beam, only single target, but that's fine. We can just keep pecking away. Eventually, we will get a better way to attack flying-type Pokemon. Actually, no. Not necessarily flying types, but bug types. We'll be having an attack that's gonna do some work on them. And come on, you have Absorb! Ugh, I really want to go on to Flowey, but Flowey can't do much here, and it's just that tiny little bit of HP that's being recovered by Beautifly is not making this battle go by any quicker. And Chansey going for the recover. I'm digging it, not the recover, but the soft-boiled. Very interesting named move. For the longest time, I didn't even know what it referenced, and then I figured it out because Chansey has eggs. Oh my goodness, 2 paralyzations in a row. We need to hustle this battle up, dude. I got 2 other trainers that I want to talk about, and yet again, Egg Bomb, not the best move ever. I wish they buffed it, changed it, gave it some sort of special ability, because at the moment, it doesn't really do too much. And am I really going to have to switch out? Oh my goodness, that's really not good. But yes, the Beautifly will go down. And now the King is level 22, and still only 1+ speed. Seriously, why is it his lowest? Oh, it is his lowest stat. Attack is lower. Are you kidding me, man? Goodness, and I really don't want to keep hearing that beeping. Let's switch out into Flowey. Hopefully he does not get miraculously KO'd by a crit. I still can't believe that. We were doing so good raising Flowey, and that's just, nope, I'm a cat. It just one hit me, and I was like, come on. But yeah, Flowey is really great to take on just electric type Pokemon because it's resistant. And sometimes you don't have to be super effective against your opponent, you just have to resist them. And we could potentially Stun Spore Pachirisu because in this generation, electric types, for whatever reason, are not resistant to getting paralyzed. I don't get it, but that's how they made the game. So let's wrap this up. One more Mega Drain coming out, but yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm really digging this. It's one of those things where it's like, oh my god. Really? Really? This is gonna take a while, guys. All right, I might just wrap this up. This is gonna go on for a while. Okay, got the finishing blow there, Chansey. Yeah, that took like 2 or 3 more turns, and I don't think you guys wanted to see all that. And don't ignore bug Pokemon. That really bugs me. Okay, I'll give the riders that one. That was pretty decent. But yeah, that's not all we want to do here. Battle the same trainer for half the episode. There are a couple of items we could grab, and outside of that, though, there isn't really too much to do in Eterna the first time you come through, and unfortunately, yeah, we gotta battle another group of trainers. Not the end of the world, though. Also, King is like 2 HP, and I didn't heal, and I see you're going down in defeat. You sure about that, man? And when a trainer and a Pokemon bond has won, a wondrous power is born! Cool. You're still both going down because you picked really stupid selections of movesets for your Pokemon. And we got Lindsay and Elijah. Nice. And I gotta say, Cheryl's sprite is so cool. And never mind, I just remember, Cheryl automatically heals you after every battle. Neato. Let's see here. Pound would... we could go for Metal Claw. That would do decent damage because Abra has paper-thin defenses. And on top of that, they use Hidden Power, which, well... it basically functions on your Pokemon's set of values that are hidden. I assume that's why it's called Hidden Power. And ooh, that one has a Hidden Power that's super effective against Chansey. And since Chansey is a normal type, that has to be Hidden Power fighting. Cool. And wow, that yeah, awesome. I was about to say, if we go in for the same target there, that's a one-hit KO on 1 turn. But yeah, Hidden Power is an interesting move. Essentially, it makes Wi-Fi battling really tricky, but at the same time, really exciting because essentially, any Pokemon, if you breed it properly, can have any type of move. It's just a super weak move. So when we have a Pokemon we constantly... oh my gosh, Chansey, come on, girl. We have a Pokemon that constantly gets owned by water types, but is super fast. You could give it a Hidden Power and give it a specific set of values, and it could have an electric type move. Super helpful in covering your weaknesses, although it is a little bit tricky to set up. And those psychics went down without too much trouble at all, and hopefully that will give me some positive speed EVs because we beat 2 Abras. It's kind of why I wanted to battle these guys with King. But yeah, now that they have been defeated, I really need to turn a Repel on, come to think of it. Why have I not been? Well, to be honest though, it's been so many episodes since we had one, and I kind of forgot about that. And ooh, I gotta get this item. Gotta get it. And the hidden item here we can't get right now, but here's a Netball. Really handy for capturing fish-type Pokemon. And also bugs. It's pretty neat. I'm not gonna battle those bug trainers, because honestly, I just want to hear this music. It's so chill. It's got a pretty slow tempo, but I dig it. More psychics down there. I think we'll ignore them because, honestly, our destination's almost finished. All we gotta do is go north a little bit and run out of Repel, and please tell me I make it. Yes! No, the last tile had the Pokemon. Hello, Badoo. How are you guys doing? I already have one of you. I think I'll be leaving, if that's fine with you. But yeah, if you don't have Badoo, if you can get one on Route 204, there's a couple right here. And this would be potentially a really good place to get a shiny Badoo. But now that we've done that, this is the exit to Eterna Forest. And oh, there's the exit. I'm so relieved. We finally got here. I'd never been able to get here by myself. Yeah, you probably would have been fine, Cheryl. And thank you so much, Johnny. This is my token of appreciation. Please accept it. The Soothe Bell. Yes! Now that we got this, it's only a matter of time for Flowey to evolve. And goodbye, Cheryl. I'll miss you forever. I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere. Bye for now. Peace out. But yes, now that we've done that, there isn't too much left to do in here. There is this building to the north, but sadly, we don't have a Pokemon that can cut down this tree. So I guess it's time to make our exit. Stage right. Not really. to Route 205, the northern part. Yeah, and there's a lot of fishermen here. Just staring at that water. Beautiful, but that is not really all we're meant to do here. We finally made it, guys, to Eterna City. This is another song I just absolutely love. Oh my goodness, I love the music of this game way too much. It's almost weird. I don't know. It is my favorite soundtrack for Pokemon, but, well, I guess second to Heart Gold. It's just the 4th gen music I really like a lot. But let's check out that Soothe Bell we got from Cheryl. Any Pokemon that is given this to hold will have its friendship boosted. Yeah, we're giving that to Flowey ASAP. I'm sorry, dupe. You can have some honey if you want. I'm sorry, but now that we have that, we also want to talk to this girl right here. And hi, you're a cute little trainer. What kinds of Pokemon are with you? Oh, a flower that wants to destroy all. Oh, that's cool. Hey, have a Poketch app. I can apparently just toss this over to you. And she installed the friendship checker onto our system. Nice. So let's check it out. So in Pokemon Platinum, there isn't a character you can talk to determine how much happiness your Pokemon has. Instead, you have this interface, and basically, you tap on the bottom screen and hold it, and if hearts come up, your Pokemon likes you a whole bunch. Chances are, yeah, Prinplump's gonna be the only one to give us a heart. And where is Flowey? Flowey, get over here. Flowey, Flowey. There we go. All you gotta do is hold it down, and yeah, as I thought, we do not have a heart with Flowey. Kind of a bummer, but hey, what are you gonna do? We'll eventually get him high enough happiness to evolve, but that'll have to be it for another day. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it wasn't yet again too heavy on content, but I really wanted to show off in depth all the stuff we could do in Eterna Forest. But in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum, we're gonna check out this brand new city and see if we can take on the gym leader. So see you guys then. Bye.